my god! Live! Yo, that was your map number 1. And then, according to my math, this would be map number 2. Last game, it went to 30 rounds. Mythic, scraping by the skin of their teeth, are going to go into this Mirage up 1 map. And they will be starting on CT side and Terra side for Adaptation. Adaptation playing with 2 stand-ins. Probably feeling pretty confident knowing they can do it against this team. I watched, I believe it was Lex's stream before this game, and I saw that they were struggling against some random pug who was just pushing everything on this map. Little bit of frustration, but I'm sure that, of course, they are professionals and they know that they are playing against Adaptation, a well-oiled team and not very puggy, as Adaptation is now running into sight on this pistol round. They're going to plant the bomb and all fall back to ramp. I love this play, very creative here from the Adaptation lineup. Marklet on Plague from Toll Booth, looking to retake with his 3 other teammates. Abe, Floki, and AGM all pushing in from beside the stairs. The smoke is going to go down in the site. Abe is going to get dropped. Volcanium invert and invert again. Oh, dear lord, that's 3 in a row for invert, ending that round with a hat trick. No deaths, Sprawl, for Adaptation there. Very convincing stuff out of the gate.
Yeah, invert just looking unstoppable there. He was kind of holding right underneath stairs, I believe, and just got some killer frags and making it happen for his team. 1-0, so Adapt does take that first round. And take a look at the gun buy right now. We got 2 AKs and 3 Galils, so they are not playing around on the T side. They suspect some sort of shenanigans and armor buys from the CT side, but they're actually wrong in that respect. But there is some CZ75s. We do have some impressive pistol weaponry on our counter-terrorist side. And Adam's just waiting for a push here. They have 2 players posted on top mid, and they have 2 players waiting for the A ramp and A palace push. And I like the way they're doing this. Wig is about the only guy that's by himself at this point, so if anybody does push on the CT side, they're going to get refragged if they do get that first kill. So Lex is going to be the first one to peek out and have a contact, and he's going to try and get that deagle kill. Invert's going to get a frag in the process, though, peeking at A ramp. Lex is just working back, pretending like he's heading back in, working the footsteps, and actually pushing up through connector is the terrorist side here. Getting 1 frag. Can they get another? And actually, that's going to be Lex going down, pushing with that deagle, and it is down to the one and only AGM. He will get dropped, so good anti-eco for Adept.
Only losing 1, and that's Wig. He's a stand-in, so his feelings don't count.
Exactly.
You know, Wig's, fuck him. Wait, oh, no, we're on lounge. I can't swear. Shoot. I almost swore again.
Shoot.
I was like, shoot.
Oh, shoot. Oh, fudge.
I'm Canadian, man. I can't help it. I just.
It's in our blood.
Go mudding, ripping darts, hitting the lake. Like, this is a good time up here. Swearing, drinking. It's a good life for us Canadians here as round number 3 opens up here with 2 CTs and window trapped in the side by Whorehouse. Lex actually able to break himself out. AGM still stuck there. Maybe they're purposely doing this, trying to ward off any sort of peeking back into the window. AGM is going to peek out. 4 CTs in mid, all peeking out at once, and it's a turkey shoot for Volcanium as he picks up 2. He's finally going to eat a touchdown Hail Mary grenade from AGM, and that was his first kill so far this game. Marklet gets another one in mid. That's that's Galil in the hands of Mark as Wig gets another. And Mark, just like that, is last CT alive, and he will go down to Wig. Wig having a great round there so far, making up for the fact he died early that last round, and it will be your first gun v gun battle.
Yeah, decent eco for Mythic there, taking down 2 players, and honestly, it looked like they could have done a little bit more, but just those split-second kind of unlucky, like Floki, for example. He was peeking off the balcony right as 2 players were thinking about heading towards connector, and just they flicked back just momentarily to see him and taking him out. So we are on the first gun round, like you were saying. Invert with that AWP on the field. 3 AK-47s, and Handled actually rocking that Cami Galil. So he's going to be pushing up through underpass here. Abe's actually positioned in a posted up spot in connector. Now he's looking back towards underpass, and he should make contact with Handled in just a sec. Ooh, I'm sure he saw the edge of Handled's gun there, so calls to his team that there is players. Underpass does light up Seraphic, so down to 28 HP there. And he's going to throw this name. Ooh, can it be the beautiful nade that he's looking for? And it is not, but does take a little damage on Handled. Invert's going to get the first frag actually up onto A ramp into A site. Marklodon's going to be underneath Palace, and He does peek out for a second there. Volcanium sees that he's there. Volcanium's super lit in himself. Invert gets a frag. Lex is going to get one. Abe's going to get one. And we are on to a 3v2 here. Looks like Seraphic's pushing up from connector, and we're down to 1v2. Do they know he's on stairs right now? Flashing towards the stairs. They do know his position, or at least his overall whereabouts. Lex playing by Firebox, AGM at CT. They're just waiting for him to peek up so they can get some sort of crossfire. They do not want to peek 1v1, and another flashbang goes out from CT. AGM there. Lex is going to peek out, and ooh, he takes a bit of damage himself, but does hit Seraphic a little bit more. 16 HP left. He's moving up, and there it is. Lex is going to get a triple, and Abe with a double.
That was a really level-headed play there from Mythic, and knowing that they didn't want to turn that into 2 1v1s, they just jiggle-peeked. Didn't re-peek and try and force a fight out of Seraphic there on stairs. Seraphic played it well as well. Just kind of playing passive, kind of putting the seed of doubt that he went somewhere else in the CT's head. But very disciplined play there from Mythic. And it seems to be like these teams are just going 3 for 3, trading back and forth. Doesn't matter what map they're playing. We'll see if AGM and his teammates on Mythic can continue that trend as the bomb and 4 terrorists are heading towards B. 5 in total, a big rush here. As truck gets smoked out, in come the CZ, in come the terrorist, AGM, oh, getting peeked, trying to play sneaky in the smoke, but it's not gonna bite as Invert gets the CZ frag. Now he has to hold off. Lex with the AWP from Market's gonna find one, Abe's gonna find another one with the rifle. Lex is gonna miss his shot, go down, but Floki gets one back, and Wig and Invert now left to defend the site against 3 incoming retaking terrorists. And Wig playing boosted in the site. Invert gets one from bench. Wig trades back, and suddenly it's a 1v1, but caught from behind. Oh my god, Abe can't get it done. Wig can now bleed this clock from the market. He's going to jump right out a window like a rock star. And Abe is going to have a kit. He's going to try and go for the defuse. I don't think I'll have enough time. This is going to be so down to the wire. 2, 1. Oh my god, does he have it? Yes, he does. Abe with a huge defuse. Wig with what could be perhaps a misplay, questionable at best. Peeks out, goes down, and allows Abe to get that defuse with not even a second left on the clock. Mythic back within 1. Adaptation will be able to buy. So, whew, boy, these teams are just standing and banging right now.
Yeah, shot for shot, no doubt about it. That was an eco from Adapt, so they're going to be happy with that. It was a winnable round, and I do agree with you in the fact that it was a questionable peak. Lex is going to get the first frag of this match, or rather round, not match. We are far in here, and he gets a double, actually, right from the get-go. So, Mythic looking strong already in round number 6 here. 2 AWPs and an AK are left on Adapt's side. And actually, Volcanium's going to go down, so only 2 AWPs left. We have Wig at top mid, handled slowly working a ramp here. And Wig's, or sorry, rather Lex is going to get another. He's going huge. Can he get the ace? They know that he's a ramp, and he does get it. Lex going huge. I wish I had the music on. I'm sure it is epic. Does have his sound pack on.
That he has a stream. I mean, he's just streamed. That's gonna definitely be a highlight. He's probably gonna ask me to clip that later. But all is well in Lex land as he finishes that round 9-1-4. So great stuff from the man living on base, serving in the American military, or whatever it is, Navy, Air Force, I don't know, he's a military dude. He's pretty cool though. Anyways, enough rambling about Lex. Another B play here from Adaptation, all with their pistols out. And AGM's not going to bite again on this, as he's going to fall off, not try a cute play. He's going to drop down, wait for the terrorist. Oh, he didn't see that Volcanium jumped over his head. Floki gets 2, he gets 3, though, to shut that down himself. That's a quick 4K for Floki as he holds B all on his lonesome. AGM did get 1 that round, but when you're fighting against 5 unarmed, or just pistoling terrorists with no armor, you want to get more than 1 kill. So I'm sure he's kicking himself after that one, but Floki's there to clean up for his teammate. 4-3 Mythic coming back.
Yeah, I think AGM's going to be a little frustrated. I think in the last 2 ecos, they've gone B, and he's tried to play around with that smoke on the balcony, and both times it's just bit him in the butt. So I was going to swear there, but anyhow, you guys understand. Handled getting that first frag. And that's going to be on Lex, so one of the key players for Mythic going down early. You see Floki working the ladder room area. Is he going to peek and see Volcanium down at lower? He is, and he's going to get the frag. So Wig's going to be another one coming up from Underpass. And actually, Seraphic peeking from Palace does get that headshot onto Abe. He doesn't know that Marklodon's underneath him, I don't think, and actually he's going to whiff his smoke, unfortunately. I don't think that was intended. And Marklodon's going to get one from underneath, so that nade is going to go to... Ooh, Marklodon just playing with fire. Gets a little stuck on the ladder. Seraphic going huge. And it's going to be down to handled left here, though.
I love that play from Seraphic. What a gangster. He just jumps right out of Palace, finger on the trigger. Oh boy, I love to see that. Handled now with the AWP from Stair. We've seen this situation before with Seraphic instead of Handled. Handled does have a different choice of weapon. He sees the CT at the firebox. He's going to try and peek. Missed spam with the AWP. It's going to force AGM out and playing from Toll Booth. Oh no, AGM with a great peek, but from Toll Booth, Floki providing the distraction. And there you have it. Mythic going up another round. Adaptation showing signs of weakness here. They had a really good map 1, trying to continue that momentum sprawl. But Mythic is just showing poise right now.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. And you see Invert actually saving for... Oh, no, never mind. He's going to pick up a Galil. I thought he was going to save for an AWP or something like that. But does get a Galil. So 2 Galils. 1 on Handle, 1 on Invert. 3 AKs. And it looks like 2 of the terrorists are going to be holding top of mid here. Lex is going to get the first frag on Wig, so that's a big deal. Invert changes up to that AK-47. Abe is playing close connector. He likes to be posted up there. That is a really opportune position for him to be in at this point. Handled's going to play from chair, and Floki's actually inside of the ladder room. Going to get blinded by that. Lex is going to get a frag, and this is looking like a good round for Mythic so far. Only 2 terrorists left on the field. Seraphic, Volcanium. One's peeking into B apps, one into Underpass. Just kind of looking for someone to get aggressive. And I don't think that's going to be the situation, though. And Floki actually in a great position for this kind of play. And not going to need to happen, though. Abe's going to get that frag. And beautiful flashbang from Floki, but no one there to absorb that. Seraphic's going to be the last one alive, pushing Underpass. Is he going to be able to get any frags? The way Mythic has been peeking, they're very good with their comms, clearly. And I doubt that they're going to let one of their teammates go down here. But moving up into mid, and Lex is actually just going to be saying hiya from that window position. Good round from Mythic.
Hiya.
Lex is looking damn good with that op, and he's really just kind of shutting these things down before they even begin.
Well, I know Lex last season filled the op. When I first met Lex, he was pretty much primary opping. He's such a great opper. They eventually got Flom in there, and Flom started opping. Flom is since part of ways with that team, so maybe Lex is just kind of feeling it right now, and just going with the flow here. But if you look at how many rounds in a row that Mythic have won, or Adaptation have lost, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. And so that's a $3,400 loss bonus for Adaptation to try and even things out here. They're going to be able to buy, well, not a bonus, I guess, just how much money they get. But they're going to be able to buy next round. Abe and Lex and Floki all combining here, combining their efforts to shut things down at bomb side A. And a quick and painless round for Adaptation, not even able to get a bomb plant. Only 1 kill for Volcanium, the top fragger right now for Adaptation. Is Invert with 10 kills. He is averaging 1 FPR for his team. Doing pretty good, trying to keep them in it. But they will be buying 2 AWPs, Handled and Invert. I guess they're both feeling confident in their AWP play right now.
It looks like Invert's going to try and take a quick peek mid. And Lex is actually holding a passive angle here. Now he's going to peek out, does get that shot. So great play from Lex, making it a 4v5 very early. He's going to go back to peeking where they initially could come out, and actually that's where Handled is playing from. So if Handled decides to peek window, he's going to have to make an amazing shot. Ooh, Lex actually looks away the minute that he pops out, and our Volcanium actually in an odd spot there. Lex going massive, getting 3 so far, gets 4. Can he get another ace? There's only 1 left in Seraphic, and he's actually pushing out a Palace, and Floki's going to take that. So 4K from Lex, again in that mid position, just going huge for his team.
He's pretty much, no, he's almost at 2 FPR right now. He's going absolutely retarded right now with the AWP. Like, that is fun. That's just fun when you're playing with the op like that. That's the best way I can describe this game. You're competing at a high level and you're having fun. Like, he's already aced this game, and we're only in round number 12, and he's already almost at 20 kills. Adaptation are saving again. And I guess I'll take a second here to talk about how awesome it is to see all of you guys joining up in our Mumble, all of you subs who are entitled to our Mumble IP, to come and hang out in our lounge and with our staff. I'll be hanging out for a bit after this game. AGM gets 3 at B. Wig is going to try and push in with the bomb and at least get a plant here, but he's hemmed in at the truck. He has a gun on him. Floki is going to, however, put him down. Actually, Lex will get the job done, but Floki definitely helped. Lex getting another kill because that's exactly what he needs. He's 2 kills away from his 20 bomb here in round number 13. Mythic is up 6 rounds, 9-3.
Yeah, looking like a very dominant round from Mythic so far. And I'd like to say that, like, one thing that to note on Mirage, we've always kind of known it to be a bit CT-sided, but going to, I don't know if you watch Fnatic versus Dignitas on this map, 12-3 was the round scoreline. And once Fnatic switched to CT, they just came back and won. So really, if you have a solid CT side, it can come back for Adept with only 3 rounds. But again, you're leaving yourself very little room to work with. And it's actually going to be Seraphic left in this round. He's going to be at the A ramp position here.
Seraphic's
Molotov
been
in
LMS
hand.
a lot, if you haven't noticed. Like, I've seen him alive a lot when everyone else... Needless to say, Adaptation's been watching a lot of Seraphic.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's usually that guy. He's going to get dropped. Marklidon going to peek up into Palace, taking him down. And that's going to be 10-3 so far in this map. We are in round number 14, or yeah, rather 14 here.
Yeah, Adaptation, they're going to buy here. If they lose, they should have enough to force buy, at least have some semblance of an armor, weaponry, and in hand for that last round of the first half. And I want to thank you for the sub, all of you guys who are subbing. We've had some sub trains. It's been really good. We really appreciate all the support you get. It's people like you, Elmondo CS, that help us get work done around here, bringing you guys some CS here. And Wig's bringing it to Abe right now as he takes him down here in round number 14. Adaptation looking to get a couple more rounds here before the second half. Trading back is Mark. Wig's going to get another. That's a 4-on-3 now. And short-handed is Mythic as Lex is trying to work that magical off he's had in his hands all day. Volcanium gets Lex though with the AK. And now it's a 3-on-2. Floki getting one with the M4. This is going just down to the wire right now. Adaptation is not giving up these rounds easily as from the firebox, AGM takes down Invert. And now it's all up to Volcanium and Seraphic. Seraphic now the last man standing again, 64 HP in a 1v1 versus a 13 HP of AGM. Oh, AGM's just sticking the bomb. Seraphic's gonna push him though and get the kill. Oh boy, did they need that one. Adaptation, oh, barely winning that round number 14, going into the 15th with a couple bucks in the bank and enough to buy. Mythic, of course, just balling right now. More money than God can buy, probably for, 10 rounds from now. They're only going to need to buy for 1. But nonetheless, we are in our last round of the first half of map number 2. Mythic already up 1 map, and they're hopefully trying to go into the second half 11-4.
Yeah, exactly right. And did we not just finish talking about how Seraphic, last man alive, going huge there for his team? So that does make it 10-4, like we were saying. AGM is actually pushed up, utilizing the smoke. Volcanium, he's going to be moving up with his pal, Wig. Wig does have the bomb. Ooh, Abe actually pushed up in a very opportune position. Only gets 1, though, so that's traded quickly by Handled. And it looks like Invert peeking up as well. Marklidon's going to take him out, so this will be a B play. AGM's going to hold a fancy position here from bench. Does get 2. Can he get the last one in Handled? He's trying to come out here. He's got to know that AGM's lit. His mates are going to be calling that he's very hurting. One is trying to peek from Market. Handled does have his work cut out for him, and he is going to go down. So that's 11-4 at the half for Mythic.
Oh boy, Mythic. They can taste it. They win this pistol, and they're within 1 of bringing it to map point. if they can win the subsequent 2 after. However, this is CSGO Sprawl, and all you need is a CZ and a vision of victory. And suddenly you can kill 5 people, seemingly with 1 clip. The gun is totally overpowered. It definitely brings some more balance into Counter-Strike. Something that was pointed out to me by a certain CS professional playing on Cloud9. He says, eco rounds are just ridiculous now. It was a surefire victory in 1.6 where you could do anything and it wouldn't work. But the CZ, I would argue the opposite. It's brought more balance and more excitement into this game because you never know when you're going to get that eco victory. So we are waiting for all players to ready up. They have done so. I am Ricky Rath casting with Sprawl tonight, J-Ra on observation, and David running chat. I want to give a shout out to both those gentlemen. And are your scores at half for other team? Lex, 19-6. For his team atop the scoreboard, and top fragging for Adaptation is Invert, still at 10 kills and 12 deaths. Invert, I want to point out, Sprawl, he didn't get a kill for the last kill he got was round number 5. That was his 10th kill. He hasn't gotten one since then. We're in round number 16.
Yeah, exactly. And sorry, I was slightly distracted as you were saying that to me, so I have no comment back to you. I apologize.
Oh, apparently we're doing the intro. Oh, well, the intro was skipped, and I just stepped all over it. So, Counter-Strike.
Anyhow, we are moving into this pistol round. Coming out of A ramp is 3 terrorists currently. And they're going to be coming up, taking site in style. No conflict so far, really. And Seraphic's going to go down, first one to die. He was at CT there, and bomb has been planted. Retake is underway from Adapton. Another headshot. Lex is going to take that. Handled's going to get 1. Invert's going to get 1, so making this a little bit close, but Invert is going to be the last one alive. Does get that shot. Gets 2. Floki is the only one left. Invert just going massive. Doesn't even realize that there's no one left on the map. He just fragged everybody. Except
oh, no. I wonder if that mistake's going to cost him.
No way. No way. Oh my god, he didn't get it. That's got to be so painful for Invert. I don't even know what to say after that.
Oh, you're not coming back from that. That will hurt you. That will haunt you the rest of the night. Losing a pistol round so important like that. Oh, Invert, I feel for you, brother. I feel for you.
Oh man, I thought my jaw dropped when we witnessed that knife 1v1 on Nuke earlier today with London Conspiracy. That was just way further down. That was insane. And Invert getting a beautiful headshot to start this round. Wow,
back
Floki
with a
gets
vengeance.
dropped. And this game is just underway, guys. I hope you are enjoying this action. This is insane.
Invert was like, you know what? I'm making up for that. Runs out, blasts Floki right away. So he's trying to get right back on the horse here as Adaptation now down 8 rounds. You're in the 17th of map number 2. And Lex, no op for him yet this half. He does, however, in this half have, let's quickly jump on the stat sheet here. No kills this half for Lex. 19. According to my math, I'm lying, just 100% lying. He's got 3 kills this half. Wig does get 1 with the CZ, as he is 1 with the CZ
oh
right
my
now.
God.
He's been doing so much
Can
work.
he get a second one?
Handle, yes, you see it. There he goes, Handle, putting
No
it in
way.
with the scout right now. Lex is the last one alive for the terrorists, and Handled, as you saw just there, the jumping scout shot, just totally overpowered. Gun has 100% accuracy when you're in the air. And Volcanium will top that round off with a kill for himself, bring his score up to 8-14. Adaptation getting these must-win rounds. Oh boy, do they need them.
What are we witnessing right now? I just don't even know. That was such an impressive round from Adapt. First Invert just peeking mid, getting that headshot, beautifully done. And then just things slowly crumbling, and then Handled just going massive with those jump scouts. You saw on the little score thing there, 43 jumps in 1 round, so he was just waiting for them to peek into apps. We do see a play into underpass from the terrorists here. It is a pistol round eco from them. They're going to be heading up. It's actually going to be AGM pushing out a connector right now. Can he get Invert? No. Invert's going to say no. And we do have 2 more pushing up connector. Volcanium is going to get 1. And that's going to be the round for Adapt. Wow. Invert just going... How do you hold a close angle with the scout? I need some lessons from this guy because that was... Yeah, wow.
Adaptation splitting the score in half for Mythic. And remember last game when it looked like Adaptation was going to win, and then all of a sudden Mythic's like, hey, we're still good players, and we're going to have a comeback. Hopefully we see something like that again. I know Jeremy 9000 is in our mumble right now with the rest of our subscribers, hoping for his team to come away with a W here. That is Adaptation. Shout out to all of their support staff or support staff from either team. Counter-Strike needs more people like you running things in the background. Mark Ladon is going to peek and get spotted here at B apartment. The bomb was right on his back, so he goes down right away to the AK of Wig. Wig getting one, Wig getting two. Lex trading back with the pistol headshot. And now they get into the site. They actually are going to get the bomb down, so they'll have good money here going into the next round, and perhaps even a victory if they pull off some absolutely nutty shots. But it's a 4v2 here. Lex gets another with the pistol. Lex is having an amazing night tonight. He's the last terrorist alive, running around like a headless chicken trying to find a frag. Handled, finishes him off with the USP, making that quite an expensive round for Adaptation. However, they do come away with the victory. 5 rounds closer to Mythic's score. But Lex getting 2 with the pistol, getting the bomb plan. He's at 24. He's fishing for 30.
Yeah, it's been an incredible match for him so far, and do have 2 AWPs for Adapt here, handled in invert. That's basically the setup that they're working on the T side as well. Lex has the AWP on the T side. He's going to be peeking mid quick here. He's not going to see anybody, though. No one's playing window on their side. And quick pick by, I believe that was invert. Does not land the shot, though. Handled, though. Gonna say bye to Lex in top mid. And Volcanium.
That's a huge pickup. That's a huge pickup.
Massive. Very, very big pickup there. That's just gonna sway the round in Adapt's favor. Again, they are behind, but the comeback is proving to be real. Invert trying to peek mid, does get smoked out, and it looks like the boost is underway.
AGM, oh my god, he's in the window.
Yeah, can he make something happen here? He's playing with the smoke, seeing if anybody peeks from ladder room there. Nothing so far. Invert nowhere near noticing that this is the case. Still no action for AGM, though. He's just playing this very patiently, though, and I like it. And that flashbang, unfortunately, did not do anything for him. Handled's going to be around this corner, and Handled gets that frag. That's very, very big. AGM could have just wrecked from that position. Very opportune. Abe's going to come up through connector, gets a frag, but Invert's going to be waiting for him, gets a double of his own, and that's going to be another round for Adapt.
Invert's not letting Lex steal the show totally. He is just absolutely stepping his game up. Invert, this half, has already gotten 5 kills here in these first few rounds, so he is definitely improving from that long drought of 10 rounds without a kill. Oh boy, that's the nightmare for every CS player. But a second half and a second start to, or a fresh start for him, as he's already gotten 5. Whatever number I just said. Counter-Strike, dude, math. Handled is pushing Cat. He does have 5 terrorists over at A, so he can just push his merry way all the way through mid, but of course he doesn't know that, and we do, because you know, we're gods and we can see everything. Lex, Abe, and Floki both pushing ramp. 2 in apartment for the terrorists. A classical 3-2 split for Mythic, trying to make this play work, but it appears like it's not going to. Seraphic with a gun kill, with a fire kill, gets killed. AGM Insight with the bomb. 28 HP, 21 HP, naded down, almost naded down again. Floki 99, his teammate, still with him, gets taken out by Wig, and now, oh, AGM gets 1 with the AK. He needs another to try and plant here. He can't do it. Handled, oh, with the op headshot. There are 2 ops right now running on Adaptation, and it appears to be working. It's Handled has shown quite the finessing with that gun, and Invert also going big with it, and look at that. Mythic is poor. It's going to be 12-10, barring any sort of eco bash, but this is a repeat of what we saw last map, except with reversed roles for teams.
Yeah, Adapt looking very solid on their CT side. Like I was saying on the T side, it is very doable to work that comeback, and with the amount of rounds that Adapt started out with, it really is coming to fruition here. Wig's going to spray through the smoke. Does tickle AGM slightly. Floki's going to be coming out of the window, and they're flying into sight right now. Wig has not gone down, and Lex is going to get that frag, so he does pick up a weapon of his own. He's going to push into Market here, and Handel does get a frag of his own. So this is a 4v4. And technically, the gear advantage is to Adam's favor. They should be able to retake this invert with a frag. And Volcanium does see an arm there, knows the bomb is planted for that app's position. Volcanium's going to be pushing into sight. Does go down to Floki. Floki with the Tech 9, and this gun just so random. He is going to get dropped, though. That's going to be another round for Adept. Decent save, though.
How AGM got that bomb and planted, I have no idea. Because the original planter, I believe, was like Abe or Mark, who was planting in the middle of sight. He got killed by an Opera on Cat. I believe it was Invert. And the bomb just flew towards Cat way out in the open with 2 Operas watching it. Somehow, AGM scooped it up, ran back into sight, and planted. So that was a hero play from AGM, and he's a big reason right now why his team are holding on to guns.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let's see what Mythic's going to have in store for us in this round. Lex is going to be quick mid, taking a peek at Connector. He's not going to see anybody. It's actually going to be Invert there, trying to... He likes to just shoot. They'll smoke it, and then he just jumps there, hopes that someone's peeking. Has the right idea. Handel does get a frag, so Floki's going to be the first one to be dropped in this round. Down to a 5v4. One thing to note, we do have an auto snipper on... yeah, I said snipper. On Wig. And so we got 3 scoped rifles, and Handel playing that spot beautifully. Lex goes down, just playing from Cat. I'm just hoping someone peeks out. Does get that frag. Volcanium, that's going to be a freebie, but he's not going to get it. The smokes are a little bit weird on GoTV, so I imagine he couldn't see what I could see, and Volcanium does go down. Marklodon moving up ramp, and Invert's going to get a frag, so we are down to the one and only Marklodon. He is bottom fragging for his team at the moment, but he's going to try his best. Does go down, and that's going to be a very clean round from Adapt.
Wah, wah, wah. I wish I had that Prices Right. So, you know that one I was on?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure someone out there knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It's another buy round, though, for Mythic. They're just going 5 AKs. Lex, and not holding on to the off. He's 5 away from 30. Catching up to him is Invert. Invert now at 23 kills. They have won round 17 all the way to 23. 6 rounds in a row for Adaptation. Looking for 7. And the tie here in round number 24 of map number 2. Mythic already up 1 map. They won Dust 2 in the 30th round. Yes, it was that close. And if you didn't tune in, we will be having a rebroadcast of that exciting game later. Oh, I'm probably going to watch that one in Mumble with all of the subs. And Lex now working in mid. That AK-47 Schmurda she wrote. That's this is a joke Lex and I running joke we have. Always fun to see that. Abe, AGM, Marklon, Floki, and Lex all holding on to AKs. Never mind, Invert's a god, and he just killed Lex through the wall. Wig gets matchmaking his way to a few kills here with the auto snipe. AGM does take him down. Auto sniper is on the ground. Mark, AGM, and Floki all remain for Mythic, looking to get the bomb down anywhere here. AGM, Sprawl is running all the way through spawn towards A, taking the wide route.
Yeah, they're going to attempt to, I believe Floki might push Connector, and they'll try a pinch onto A. But with the amount of firepower we have on this site, Seraphix boosted onto Phone Booth, Volcanium at Firebox, going underneath Palace now. It's going to be really difficult to take this site. Especially with Handled actually watching the window push. He suspects someone may have boosted up, but that's not going to be the case. And Volcanium's going to get the first one as they come in. Marklodon tries, but goes down. Floki will eventually trade, though. He's going to get the bomb, but 5 seconds to spare. 4 seconds. He should get the plant here. But he's going to get sprayed down.
Damn close. He was already standing up.
Yeah, that was really the last split second of that animation, no doubt.
But look at the money now for Mythic. Like, it's 3,900, 3,500, 4,200. It could have been a lot more. It could have been like 5,000, 5,700. But that's what happens when you don't get those bomb plants. And I'm sure that they were close to getting that. I'm sure they're kicking themselves for not finishing up.
Yeah, exactly. That bomb plant would have made quite a difference in this round. I actually see Volcanium pushing up really, really far up mid, and actually Handled's going to be watching underpass as well, so taking complete mid control. And one of the things this does for your team is you have so much information on where the enemies are on the map just due to process of elimination, and It's going to be a push out of A ramp, but 3 counter terrorists are already kind of watching this area. Smoked out of CT is, I believe, Floki back there. No, it's Seraphic, my bad. He's going to peek up over... Oh my god, he gets a jump shot from Phone Booth. He's going to try and get a spray down. Abe's going to put him to rest, though. They are going to get the bomb down, but trading that as Wig. We're going to have AGM left in connector. How did he not get that frag? Unfortunately, he's going to be kicking himself there. Handled down to 5 HP, and another round for Adept.
I'm feeling some hype here right now for map number 3. That's how it feels like it's
I'm
going.
feeling it too. I can feel it in my blood, man. This comeback is just only 1 round for Mythic on the T side. They just haven't been able to really make anything work.
8 rounds for Adaptation. They've won 8 in a row. Oh, loaded. Hey, did I not call it? Dude, I'm like, remember when this happened last map? I'm so smart. I'm Ricky Rat. I remember it. That's what happened. It's pretty much exactly that's how it went down. Mythic, kind of struggling here, out of sorts. Playing with probably low morale. They're not used to getting...
Oh, geez, Volcanion does go down.
There you have that. But as I was saying just a second ago, you know, I saw before Mythic was having trouble with these really puggy strats in some scrims before the match, and it looks like they're having trouble with it again. But Lex is trying to bring his team back to a victory here. Going full lats, actually letting his teammate die there, Marklet on as he planted. Sure, he wasn't happy about that one, but it's all down to handle with the AWP and 2 members left to go. Lex is going to need a 4K to finish it. AGM still looking for a kill this round. Handled, just running right into sight, CZ out, knowing that he's running out of time, and he runs right into the crosshairs of Lex. Lex, 1 kill away from a 30 bomb. Impressive stuff from him, and that's all tied up. The worst thing that could happen right now for Mythic is if they lose this one after losing 8 in a row. Adaptation has quite a lot of money sprawl, but both of these games are going to more than 27 rounds each. This is quite exciting stuff.
No doubt. And I just want to throw a quick props out to Handled. How do you get that shot as you're crouching through into window room on someone that's already pre-aimed there with your op? I just don't even know how that's possible. So he did put on an impressive display before losing that 2v1, but unfortunately that is going to be the case. 13-13 is our scoreline here. And we do have a couple terrorists working underpass. Lex is going to be top mid. He's going to be flashing into connector. Moving up on Cat here. They have Cat smoked off. So he might try and peek into A, and he does exactly that. Not going to see anybody. He's going to fall back in. Looks like they're just taking mid control. Eventually this might turn into a bit of an A split, a pinch from connector and A ramp, because we do see the bomb at A ramp right now. AGM pushing up with that AWP. Marklet on with him as well. They're just waiting to see if anybody peeks out at A ramp, and that's where they're going to start their rush. And here they go. They are heading on out. Volcanium's going to be the first one they come in contact with, and number of frags going down, leaving Lex the only one alive. So that happened very quickly. As soon as they came out, just all the frags going down, and Invert gets a quad kill.
That's huge right there. That's so huge. Lex not able to get firing at all in that round. It's going to be a save for the terrorists, and if Adaptation can win this, it will be map point for them. But remember when we saw this last map, when Mythic stacked up and shut down Adaptation on their eco to save the game? We'll see if Adaptation has anything similar in store right now as 5 terrorists come barreling down B apartment. We'll see if they start to walk. No, they're just going full W right now. Smoke be damned. They're running right through. The grenade comes out. And the molly is well handled. And Wig holding off on B here. Wig with 2. Handled with 2. Wig getting the 3rd. Splitting the kills. Oh, that worked very poorly for Mythic. And look at that. They're down to map point. Maybe going to a 3rd map here, Sprawl. We may have to get some refills on our drinks here because, oh, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This is a series if I've ever seen one. We're going to have... After this round, if Mythic wins this, we'll have 60 rounds played tonight over 2 maps. It's incredible. You can't ask for that every night out of a Counter-Strike game, so be glad that you're tuned in. Be glad you have your skins on this match.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing I did want to point out is the only round that Mythic has won other than Pistol is where Lex just goes nuts and gets some crazy frags. So other than that, they really haven't made anything work. And even that Pistol round, we think back to Invert getting that huge 4K and barely missing the defuse. But as I speak, we do see a B play here. All the terrors moving in from apps. So this is exactly what they wanted in this round. Really do need to take it if they want to try and tie things up. Bring it to overtime. Handled's going to get a frag onto Lex, but there is still 4 terrorists alive. Abe's going to be playing that App's position. Volcanium is just waiting for that smoke to go away. Is going to run around the corner. Can he get the frag? No, Abe's going to get that. Abe's going to get a double. And we are unfortunately seeing Mythic just dominating that round. So 4 players left alive. This is just beyond close.
Round 30.
Oh my goodness.
Holy sweet lord.
What are we witnessing?
We're witnessing like my Counter-Strike wet dream right now. This is going huge. We're on the lounge. We're on map number 2. We've played 60 rounds. Oh! Sprawl. I'm hanging out with my IRL buddy Sprawl, casting Counter-Strike. Who would have thought this would have happened a few weeks ago? But it is a good night to be a Counter-Strike fan. It's a good night to be a caster. And it's a great night to be Alex and Invert, who are atop the score sheet at 29 frags apiece. Both players looking for that 30 bomb, Sprawl.
Yeah, exactly. And Wig is going to start this round off for Adapt. Getting that frag onto AGM. Auto-snippering his heart out. And we have a setup here just prepping at the A ramp. Lex is holding from Palace, and I'm always interested to see what the plays are on these last rounds. They really know that they have to take this if they want to put it to overtime. Lex is going to miss a shot on Invert jumping on Connector. He does see him there, though, and Volcanium's going to have to go huge here. He's underneath the Palace. They're going to be pushing out, and actually, Volcanium has no idea that he's burning alive right now. 43 HP left on him. Lex is very lit, and they're pushing out into sight. Volcanium gets one. Can he get a... He gets a double. Can he get a triple? He's going to go into Palace, and they have no idea where he is. It's only going to be a Floki left, and that's going to be the round for Adept. Oh, my God. That just happened.
Map number 3 for adaptation. I probably just woke up my neighborhood. Oh, my God. I'm getting more drink. J-Raw, hit